Is that you? Do you want to achieve it? Do you have the zeal to get there? Do you want to become the best? Then what do you need to do? Welcome. Once again, it's good to have you. My amazing leaders, leaders of the world, leaders of tomorrow. So yes, as I said, last week we had a sneak peek of what exactly we're talking about, which is the behavior analysis of leaders. And so basically last week we talked about dominant or a driver person. So now today we are going to actually talk about the influence or the inspiring leader. Now, as we talked about the dominant or the driver, we had an aspect of where we had the characteristics of him being direct, high ego strength, problem solver, risk taker, and all this. But now I want you to look at the contrast between that person and today's person. Now, for me, and as I said last week, I was more strongly with the dominant side. But now it comes with the the influencing part, which some of it I'm trying to learn. And most of this is a sanguine aspect. And I know for me, I'm a sanguine choleric, but at times most of my choleric side gets to kick in. And all this then shows a different side of influencing. So with influencing, the general characteristic of the influencer is one, they're enthusiastic, trusting, optimistic, persuasive, talkative, impulsive, and emotional. So you find that a lot of these guys, because they have a way to get around with people, they have a way to talk around with people, they have a way to make people do things, is because they have a persuasive tongue. That tongue that is so persuasive that they're able to say something and you're able to understand it. So it becomes that place whereby for them, it's easy to utter the words that they need and share the passion with someone because one, they're emotional. So then we have value for the team. What do they bring on the team? One, creative problem solver, great encourager, motivates others to achieve a positive sense of humor, and negotiates conflicts, peacemaker. Now, you find that if you have a leader who's dominant and you have maybe let's say your number two who's an influencing, this is really good if you have a company, or if you have an organization, or if you have a small shop that you're trying to lead. Because here's what happened: the dominant will give all the leadership and give you the direct and decisive and the straight to the point things that need to get done. And then this influencing amazing person will just come and break it down, because he will chat, give you jokes, first care for you, see how you're doing, then know exactly how to be able to bring and lay the tasks down for you. Because then again, they're ready to actually be able to encourage you. They're ready to motivate others to achieve, and they're always there to ask. It's not like that one. It's just, hi, value, get this done. This is a system we have to follow, and that's it. And then, but here's the thing: the possible weaknesses about these people is this: more concerned with popularity than tangible results, inattentive to detail, overuses gestures and facial expressions, tends to listen only when it's convenient. Now, that's a problem that influencers get to have. As long as it doesn't suit them, as long as it doesn't help them achieve what they desire to do, I can guarantee you they're probably not going to listen to you. Because for them, they're in their mind, they're thinking, I should be able to do things the way I feel. Or if it doesn't happen that way, one, they will not be attentive to the details. So in case you give out something to get done, I can guarantee you it's probably not going to get done as to the latter that you said. Maybe a few things will miss out. And then you'll wonder, did they truly listen to the instruction that was given? So that's the only problem that you could have with that, or you could have with people that are more influencing or just basically more inspiring. So here's the thing about the behavior of someone who's an influencer or inspiring. One, they're sociable, the personal behavior. So they're sociable, optimistic, mobile, polished, enthusiastic, persuasive, warm, poised, trusting, popular, verbal, independent. So with that, you look at those characters and you're just like, oh wow, that's amazing. But you see, the thing is, a lot of us leaders want to be able to be in that space. Why? Because we want to be people pleasers, and then we never actually get things done. We want to be able to make them think that yes, we have all the work that's done, but not be there And yet we wonder, how then do we want to achieve something? So there has to be some place of whereby, yes, we get people to be attracted to us, but we also show value. So I learned a statement that, John Maxwell said with one of the coachings that we're doing, is that you can only add value to someone if you value yourself. So if you don't have value within yourself, then there's no you can add value to someone, because there is nothing that you can give that you don't have. So if you don't have it, you can't give it. So what are they motivated by? Flattery, praise, popularity, and acceptability, a friendly environment, freedom from many rules and regulations, other people available to handle details. So here's the thing. There are great people who cannot be able to pass on tasks, hand over tasks, but for them, they don't want to do those tasks because it feels like it's a burden to them. It feels like it's something that is out of what they feel they should do. So it's that space where you wonder and you question yourself, how then does one get these things? How then does one help to motivate this kind of person? Because it's that space where you want to be able to motivate this kind of person. It's one where you want to be able to get them. But the thing is, as much as motivation that you get to them, sometimes it's all about how they can give, not what they're given. Because for them, as long as it benefits their own interests, then it will work out. Because for them, their ideal environment should include practical procedures, few conflicts and arguments, freedom from controls and details, a forum to express idea, group activities, and professional and social environments. So imagine that. Now I ask you, are you that person? Or are you the dominant? By the way, if you haven't watched the first video, please go back, watch the first video so that you can actually just check on my channel, watch the first video. It's talking about the dominant or the driver, and then you can be able to understand now also from this one about influence. Let's see what person you are. But don't think it's just only two. Next week, we'll be talking about another one. So thank you very much from me to you. See you next time. Peace out. Coach Ishimwe. By the way, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Thank you very much.
For you to become an exceptional leader, an exemplary person. And this can be done with 1, joining us for how to be a real success. 2, putting your dreams to the test. 3, becoming a person of influence. 4, leadership gold. 5, leadership development. 6, and most important, self-actualization and development of who you are. If this is you, email us on this email or contact us on this number, but as well, do register with us on this link and we'll reach out to you.